What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve. Feeling pretty good today. Bayern Munich, they just won the finals of the Champions League, and they've sort of become my favorite soccer team since I've been following soccer, and Robert Lewandowski became my favorite player, so I was pulling for them to win. And also, the Celtics finished the sweep of the 76ers. I apologize to the 76ers fans out there, but the Celtics are moving on and looking pretty good, and I'm feeling pretty confident. In today's video, guys, I want to talk about some cards, that you could invest in, thinking outside the box. Maybe different kinds of sports that you wouldn't normally buy or even think about, or even some cards that you may not even knew were out there that you could buy and in the future may have the possibility of bringing some good profits and some gains. Also, as we march towards 1,000 subscribers, I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, we're marching towards 1,000 subscribers, guys. Today, in this video, will be the announcement of the winner of the Lebron, get the light on it, the Lebron Prizm. The 2019-20 Lebron Prizm. Pretty decent, valuable card. Somebody's going to win this in this video. Hopefully, everybody got their comments in on my video a couple weeks ago to get themselves qualified. So yeah, stay tuned. Good luck, and let's get into this out-of-the-box investing. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Flippin' Steve. And like I said, I'm going to go over some cards that are just some out-of-the-box investments. Whether it's from a popular sport that everyone collects and it's just what I call a nugget, the type of card that could either turn out to be gold or it could turn out to be crap, but I call them nuggets. Or whether it's a sport that no one, invests in or even thinks about, but could possibly have, some potential on the horizon with the way that the market carries over. When I first got into collecting soccer cards, it was an out-of-the-box thought for me, and now soccer cards has become the norm in the collecting world. Maybe not with everyone, but or it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it has become normal to where people are talking about it regularly, and prices are skyrocketing, and people are buying it. So every once in a while, you just got to think to yourself, what could possibly be next? And not everything's going to be next. There can only be, one next big thing, and maybe it leads into another. But there's options out there. And to be honest, a lot of these cards, to me, is just fun. I like to buy these types of cards for fun. They're items that I like. I would just keep them in my PC and never sell them. But they also have investment potential, in my opinion, even though they're very obscure and may come from some obsolete sports at the moment. So I have a handful of cards that I want to get into. As you can see, I have some cards in front of you, and I'll tell you about those. But first, guys, we are marching towards 1,000 subscribers, like I said in the intro. It's absolutely crazy and amazing, and that's really all I got to say about that. So we're going to come up with something for 1,000 subscribers. I got to really come up with something good for you guys. And we are still doing some giveaways. The LeBron James is being given away in this video. The Prizm is going out to someone. Yes, this card, absolutely free. And we have already done the qualifying for the Anthony Davis Optic Checkerboard. If you haven't gotten yourself qualified and you don't know how, I will tell you part the way through the video how to get yourself qualified to win this card, which will be given away in my next video, guys. So yeah, just thanks for your support. The channel is growing better than ever. It's awesome. It's because of you guys. And without any further ado, let's get into some of these cards and be like, Steve, what are you talking about? What cards are you talking about? Well, here we go. As you can see, there's some boxes of golf there in the back. 2001 Upper Deck Golf, which is considered to be the Tiger Woods rookie card. He does have multiple printed cards out there, maybe some that are a little bit earlier, but the market has adopted the 2001 Upper Deck Golf card as the Tiger Woods rookie. I currently don't have any of those to show you guys because I was going to buy some, and I told one of my friends I was going to buy some, and what he did was he said, don't buy them. I have 2 cases of Upper Deck Golf unopened that you can have, and he dropped these off at my house. If you guys watch my previous video, and it was a long time ago when I first got into YouTube, that I did a video very similar to this one. You're going to see a lot of the same cards. You're going to see some new ones because I have received 4 packages in the mail of some nuggets that I'm going to be adding to my collection now, and I'm going to show those to you guys. But yeah, he dropped off 2 cases of Upper Deck Golf, as you can see here, still sealed. And I haven't busted them. I've only busted maybe 4 boxes of it, and there's like 24 boxes total. And I haven't been pulling any Tiger Woods out of there. I actually did pull one, and I gave it away to someone on my Facebook group, just, you know, because they liked it. And, you know, I gave it to them. I didn't send it in to get graded. I figured I had a couple cases of this, so hopefully they got more enjoyment out of it than what I would have made money off of it. But however, the Tiger Woods rookie cards, guys, when I first was going to buy them in a PSA 10, were selling for 200 bucks, and now they're selling anywhere between 450 and 500. So you are seeing growth in the golf market right now. And I'm not buying a lot of golf, and in most cases, all these sports I'm going to talk about, I'm not buying a lot of any of this. I'm just buying some and very select players, very few athletes, just the greats, just the tops, the top players. As you can see, I have a 1981 Don Russ Golf PSA 8 of Jack Nicklaus. I bought this back in the day just because I wanted to PC it. It wasn't a card that I thought would really gain any value. However, when I was looking at them on eBay, I couldn't find any good grades. They were all there wasn't any. All the 8s either had qualifiers on them, like off-centered or stained or anything like that, which when you have a qualifier on a grade, it usually devalues the grade by about 2 grades. So an 8 with an OC would typically be a 6, or an 8 with a ST for a stain would typically be a 6, you know, or a 7 would be a 5. This was a straight no qualifier PSA 8, and I bought it for $20. Buy it now. I was just like, okay, $20, I'll buy it. You never see these come across eBay. Very rare to find without a qualifier. And I will tell you, a couple weeks ago on Card Ladder, guys, I don't use the tool, but I watch other YouTube content where they do use the tool. And it's nothing against the tool. I just personally don't use any tools myself. I just go with my gut and my own instincts. But a PSA 10 of that actually went at auction for close to 1,800 bucks, somewhere between $1,700 and $1,800. So a PSA 10 on that Jack Nicklaus, you know, going over 17,000. I'm sorry, 1,700. Steve, what's wrong? But going over 1,700 bucks. And a PSA 8, I was able to buy for 20. You know, I think that ended up being a good buy. I believe the 8 would draw more value at this time, now that you saw such a high dollar one sell in the market. So that's Jack Nicklaus. Of course, Tiger Woods is the guy that everybody knows recently from the era. Jack Nicklaus, probably the greatest of all time. It's arguable. It could be between Tiger or Jack Nicklaus. I guess it depends on what era of golf you watched. Here are a couple Tigers that were pulled from the Upper Deck that I did open. These are like, this is an insert that you get 2 per box, and there's a lot of golfers in it, so it's not easy to get the Tiger. But yeah, 1 in every 12 packs. I got the Tiger of that. Looks pretty crispy. The Stat Leader, which is like 1 in, I want to say, 16 packs. So 1 in every 1.5 boxes. With the foil borders and corners, looks pretty good. And the Gallery, which is 1 a box, and there's a bunch of these in the set as well, so it's not super easy to pull the Tiger. So I do have the 3 rare inserts from busting some boxes, so I was lucky there. But I haven't gotten any of the PSA 10 rookie cards because I'm just going to bust some of these boxes and maybe I'll pull some out. When I did get these boxes from my buddy, they were about $30 a box selling on eBay, and now they're up to about $70 to $75. So yeah, even the price of the wax on the 2001 Golf, this is going to end up being iconic just because people chasing the Tiger Woods rookies is going to end up wanting this product. Let me know if you guys would like to see a video of me opening some of this Golf. Maybe I'll give away some of it. You do get 1 Tiger Woods insert per pack. You know, the little easy common inserts. Maybe I'll give some of those away. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Should I open some golf product on a video someday? Let me know. Next up, guys, I want to talk about wrestling. The sport of wrestling, the art of wrestling, the entertainment of wrestling, whatever you want to call it. You know, to everybody. It's not a sport. To some it is. These guys are athletes. So rather it's the greats like the Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan guys sell for lots of money. The old 1980s cards of Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan, even in low PSA 6 and 5 grades, can get hundreds to thousands of dollars. So I picked up this Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you may have seen a couple other YouTubers, a couple people actually on my Facebook group picked this card up, as well as, I don't know if you watch Les Alex's channel. He also had this card at one time. I picked up a PSA 8 just because you don't find these graded. This is from a 1997 trivia game. So yeah, another novelty card, another possible nugget. Either way you look at it. And a PSA 8, 20 bucks. So it looks good. These are the types of cards that you don't normally find, in good shape because it was a trivia game and people played with these. So yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the best of his era. Everybody knows who he is. So it's not like he's just a wrestler. He's somebody that everybody knows the name of. And, if you can get something more, something that makes you even more popular than the sport that you participated in, then it's even better for your market. Case in point, I have a Brock Lesnar. I can't really say that like Paul Heyman does, but yeah, that was the worst. But yeah, I got Brock Lesnar rookie card here. UFC heavyweight champion. MMA, he fared pretty well. And, just a polarizing guy, but a lot of people know who he is. He has the ESPN interviews and things like that. This was a card that I bought a long time ago, even before I got back into card collecting. Basically, when he joined the UFC, I was like, well, let me get a WWE rookie card of him. And so, yeah, I've had this Brock Lesnar for a while. But, wrestling is another option you could steer towards. A lot of the older cards do have value, which will tend to draw value, especially graded on some of the modern stars like, Chris Jericho, John Cena, Randy Orton. I'm probably forgetting some, Undertaker, but whoever you guys like. So yeah, I don't know if anybody out there is dabbling in wrestling cards. Let me know if you are, and let me know who your favorite wrestler is. My favorite wrestler of all time was Hulk Hogan when I was younger, and it was Kurt Angle as I got older. And that's another guy, Kurt Angle, because he was an Olympic gold medalist that you could possibly maybe look at his cards. Real quickly, I'm going to talk about the sport of NASCAR, only because when I was a kid, I acquired these NASCAR cards when I was young and used to go to the infield of the races because I actually lived near Dover Downs International Speedway. So there will always be 2 races near my house every year. Just some old 1988 Max Racing, Davey Allison, who passed away in a helicopter accident. Bill Elliott, who was one of the best at the time. Labonte, Alan Kawicki also passed away in an airplane accident. Darrell Waltrip, who was my all-time favorite. Dale Jarrett, another. But yeah, Mark Martin, these cards don't really hold any type of value. These are just cards that I've had in a box. But if NASCAR was to ever take off again, because it has lost a lot of its popularity, not only in the card world, but in the world, generally speaking. A couple funny looking old Jeff Gordon cards. Young Guns. You thought you had your hockey Young Guns. How about that Young Gun right there with that caterpillar mustache? But some Jeff Gordon cards. I'm not really big in investing in the NASCAR, but like I said, the cards are out there. If you like them, if you think they're neat, that's always number one because you can buy them cheap. And, if you can never really sell them, there's still cards that you can have. I'm going to go ahead and talk about gaming cards, which not Magic the Gathering or anything like that. I don't really play that. I never have. But some Wizards of the Coast stuff. I have some old Pokemon cards that I had laying around. I know I have more than this. I just can't find them all. They were all in a box of stuff from my mom's house. I know the Charizard tends to be the one that holds the value. I'm not even really sure, to be honest. I don't look into the price of these. I never played the game. I would just open packs and stick the cards in top loaders. So this doesn't have any wear and tear on it. I don't know how PSA looks at these when they grade them. That's a piece of white fuzz. That's not on the card. But yeah, I don't know how PSA looks at these when they grade them, but I might actually submit this card. I'm not really sure. If there's anybody out there who dabbles in Pokemon, let me know what you think. Do you think this card looks pretty good? Is it worth submitting for a grade? I mean, I could look it up on eBay, but, you know, eBay's only going to tell me what people are buying them for. I mean, what would you do if you were me? And the rest of these, I don't think the others hold a whole lot of value. But yeah, Pokemon, and I know that is things that a lot of people collect. It's pretty popular. And just not something that I've really looked into a lot. These cards, honestly, are just cards that have been in my boxes at my mom's house. And my mom has been giving all my old stuff back to me recently. The last sport I want to talk about, and I've bought quite a bit of this, and that is tennis. I believe the next big sport that could really take off, you know, since soccer has taken off, and it's because it's another worldwide sport, is tennis. I do believe golf is going to be popular, but I only think in golf it's going to be like Tiger Woods is going to be the guy that everybody wants, just because he's so popular, you know, just in general. He's a sports icon. But in tennis, I believe that there's some potential. Especially if you're buying the top guys, you know, for the prices that you can buy them for right now. I've bought 2 of these, and I know they're only GMA 10s, but I bought like 2 of these Federers. They were like $8 a card. So $8, you know, really what you got to lose. Federer's got 20, you know, Grand Slam wins. Not Grand Slam, but major wins. He's got like 20 major titles. So you're looking at the leader of all time in majors. So, and probably Grand Slams. But, you know, when you start talking about the GOATs of tennis, you know, Federer is going to be one of the first names that comes into your head. This 2003 Net Pro Elite is considered to be one of his rookie cards. These SGC 10s were $30 a card. So $60 for these 2. $16 for these. I'm about $75 to $80 invested in Roger Federer. And really all I need is one of these cards to really double in price. You know, for him to get some attention, some spotlight, a documentary, anything, or just for the tennis market to take off. Just like in soccer, as soon as the soccer market got hot, Messi and Ronaldo cards went crazy. And so if a sport like tennis was to get hot, Roger Federer cards, I believe, would go crazy, as well as this guy right here, Rafael Nadal, and he's won 19 major titles and pretty much owns the French Open. So he's a little bit younger than Federer. I think he has a chance to win another major, definitely with the French Open, the way he dominates there, and he could end up having more majors than Federer, well, you know, by the time it's all said and done. Will he have more career wins total with tennis tournaments? Probably not. But, you know, when you start talking about tennis, you're really talking about the 4 majors. And he's always been a thorn in Federer's side. This is another guy who could draw really good interest. You just don't see graded tennis cards come across eBay very much. So when I do see them at a good price, I just scoop them up. This might have been $35. And I'll grab it. I mean, the grading fee, if I was to buy these raw like this and send it in, would almost cost me that much anyway. I do have some old American greats here. These were just cards I wanted to PC. I've got the Pete Sampras in a 10, which is absolutely nearly impossible to find. But he's like the all-time winningest tennis player from the States. I've got 2 Rockstar Andre Agassi's in 9.5s. These cards are like $30 also. And I mean, they're just awesome looking. I love to have them in my PC, and the fact that someday, you know, they could be more valuable than just being PC cards. This one here is my favorite from the Sports Illustrated for Kids. This is his very first printed card. It's actually in good condition considering where it comes from. He's rocking the denim shorts with the long flowing hair. Just crazy, cool looking stuff. And if I haven't pointed out to the right here, we got the Tony Hawk. Now guys, I have lots of cards. I have lots of investments that I, you know, buy, sell, trade, I flip. there's not many cards that are absolutely off the market for me as far as selling. But this Tony Hawk card that I have here, this is a card that's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I don't even care about the value. I seen one of these selling on, I bought this for like 200 bucks. Complete transparency. I went ahead and spent, yes, I went ahead and spent $200 on an 8.5 of a skateboarding card. But you guys know who Tony Hawk is. I'm not even going to get into it. You guys know who he is. And if you don't, I don't know what rock you've been living under for the last 20 years. But anyway, just my personal favorite card in my collection out of all my basketball, all my baseball, all my NFL cards. Just my favorite card. I just love it. I was a skateboarding kid when I was growing up, and Tony Hawk was my man, and love this card. You never see these on eBay. There might be one on eBay right now in a PSA 9, and it's selling for like $2,000. And I bought this for a couple $100 a while back just because I wanted to have it. If anybody's got any Tony Hawk cards out there, let me know if you got any cool ones or anything. Maybe we can talk some deals or something. And last but not least, guys, I got to get into these packages that I got in the mail. I got 4 of them here. Now, most of these are going to be from a popular sport. However, they're going to be cards that you may not even know they exist, but they're options of superstar players that you can buy. And let's see here. I'm going to save this one for last because I believe I know what's in that one. And that one I want to show last. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. First up is going to be, what we got? First up is going to be a GMA graded, because it's hard to find these cards graded at all. But it's going to be a GMA 10 of a 2007 Topps. Yes, this is made by Topps, a legit company. McDonald's All-American James Harden rookie card. So this would be considered maybe an XRC, an extended rookie card, you know, where his actual professional rookie cards came out a year later than this. But it's made by Topps. McDonald's, everybody knows about the McDonald's All-American high school game that they play every year. So it's a popular game, and I bought this in a GMA 10 just to look at it, and I may crack this and send it in, or maybe just send it in the PSA as a crossover. I would rather have this in a PSA 9. So, you know, I bought this cheap, maybe, I can't even remember. I might have paid 40 or 50 bucks for it, maybe 60. I'm not really sure. But I bought it in the GMA 10 as a crossover candidate. If this card ever takes off in a value of a PSA or a PSA 9 maybe, I'll have it crossed. So yeah, James Harden. Next up is gonna be wrapped in some Reynolds wrap or cellophane, is going to be another James Harden. Yes, another. Just because I think this is an under the radar card that could eventually take off, you know, once people realize this card is even out there. And this is a PSA 9. Again, McDonald's All-American James Harden. Don't have to talk about it anymore. But yeah, just a sleeper card, guys. His Topps rookie cards are expensive in PSA 10s and PSA 9s. This is just a good alternative to me. It's still a Topps. I consider it to be something like an extended rookie card. Just cool. And yeah, I know you guys are used to seeing me showing stuff that are quick flips or high dollar flips and things like that, but just having a fun video here today. Next up, it's going to be, what is that? I see another McDonald's logo, guys. And this one is going to be a 2006 McDonald's All-American Topps. Kevin Durant, KD. This card is just awesome. KD cards are skyrocketing. His PSA 9 regular tops sell for, you know, like $450 to $500 for a PSA 9 tops, and you can get this card for around $100, like 100, anywhere between 100 and 150. But I've seen them go for, you know, the high side, you know, around 140, and I've seen them go for less than 110. So it's a pretty big window. But for around $100, if you can get this card, and his 2007 tops PSA 9 is like $500. I mean, $100. I mean, why not? This is just sweet looking. Look how young he is. If you're a Kevin Durant fan and not even an investor, I mean, this card is just sweet. Let me know what you think about the McDonald's All-American cards, guys. Got the James Harden and the Kevin Durant. I really haven't found any other superstars. I do know Kevin Love is in one of these. PSA 10s of his go for around only $40, but Kevin Love's just not the kind of guy that I think an extended rookie card could, you know, eventually go up on. But somebody like Kevin Durant, whose tops and tops chromes cards are, you know, tops chromes are seeing thousands of dollars, and tops in a PSA 10 are seeing 1,000, and in a PSA 9 are seeing 500. I believe that cards like this have potential for growth as they get pulled up by those higher end cards. And my last package, guys, like I said, I haven't been able to pull any of the Tiger Woods rookies. I haven't bought a PSA 10 Tiger Woods rookie. They're selling, you know, for around $500, and I haven't got my hands on one. Hopefully, I can pull some and get some graded myself. But also in these boxes, you can get relic cards. And my buddy of mine who gave me this said he busted an entire case and didn't get a single relic card. So they must be really hard to get. I'm not really sure what the odds are on them. I could read a pack. But anyway, I was looking for Tiger Woods rookie cards the other night, and this just popped up. I've never seen one on eBay listed before. And all the time I've been looking for Tiger Woods rookies, I've never seen one of these listed. And I seen it listed and immediately bought it. I didn't even think twice about it. It was a $400 purchase. But it is the Tiger Woods 2001 rookie card. However, it's the Tour Threads jersey. So this is a player worn slash, you know, I guess you wouldn't say game worn. I don't know what you would call a golf match, I guess. But worn by Tiger while he was playing from the 2001. So it's the same year as his, rookie card. It's from these boxes that you see here. Super hard to get one of these relic cards, period. And if you do, you hope you get a good player. And I paid $400 for this, and his regular rookies are going for $500. It just seemed like a no-brainer. I looked this up on the Pop Report. There's 38 of these in circulation in a Gem Mint 10. So move over, Mr. Jack Nicklaus. You know, no disrespect. Not saying Tiger is better, but Tiger's got to go there because that probably makes my top 5 of favorite cards in my collection now. Not too far from the Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's #1. Tiger's going to fall into the top 5 now with that card. I just think it's awesome. Let me know if you guys like the Tiger Woods cards. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up my video for novelty cards slash nuggets. You know, gold nuggets or crap nuggets, whatever they turn out to be. And just showing you some other options and other avenues that you can take if you're priced out of some certain sports, or looking to get into the next thing that might be able to make you some money. Get in, beat people to the punch. When I did it in soccer, I just kind of got into soccer and had no idea the way it would take off. So I bought a couple of golf cards. I haven't gone ham. I haven't, you know, gone crazy and spent all of my budget on golf and tennis and things like that. But just a few here and there, because you never know what could really happen. Give me your guys' opinions. Let me know what sport you're leaning towards that may be out of the norm, or if you got any really neat novelty cards. And let me know which card you like best here. And I want to give you guys a question today, guys. And it's completely opinionated. Who do you think will go down as the greatest golfer of all time? Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear, or Tiger Woods? Let me know who you guys think that it is. Just drop that in the comments below. And who knows, maybe someday I'll come back to this video, check the comments, and do a free giveaway. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining me on my video. Let's push for 1,000 subscribers. Let's go to McDonald's and get ourselves a Happy Meal or a value meal. Pick up a Kevin Durant and a James Harden card. And until next time, guys, good luck in your investing, and I'll see you later. What's up, guys? We are finally here. It is time to give away the LeBron 1920 Prizm. Absolutely free. All you had to do was comment on my mail day video that you see I have the camera focused in on right now. It was 2 videos ago, and all you had to do was answer the question. There's a couple simple things that I ask when I do my giveaways. You guys know, if you've been with me for a while, just like, subscribe, dislike if you don't like, but at least be subscribed to me. You know, I do work hard to try to give you guys some good content. And I always ask a question because I love the interaction that I get with you guys. It's usually opinionated, no right or wrong answers. But this question was, who did you think was going to win the 8th seed? Because at the time, it was still had been down to Memphis and Portland. And of course, by now, everybody knows that Portland had taken that series, or not the series, but had got that 8th seed. And who did you think was going to win? Could that whoever got into that 8th seed, which ended up being Portland, would they be able to beat the Lakers in round 1? Currently, as we sit, the Lakers are up in that series 2-1. You still never know what could happen. Most of the people took the Lakers, but there was a handful of people that took Portland. So, yeah, we got it looking both ways. Majority of the people for the Lakers. All right, guys, let's stop wasting any time. I'm going to go ahead and give this away so we can move on to the Anthony Davis, which will be in the next video. And then who knows what I'm going to do for 1,000 subscribers, guys. But remember, you have 7 days to get in contact with me. Just comment below that you're aware that you won, and then get with me on Instagram or Facebook. I'll leave links. You can also go back to the beginning of the video and see my at sgrayout7 for my Instagram. And I just need your contact information or your address to where you would like for me to send your card. No questions asked. So here we go. We get the comments. We have 67 comments, guys. So 1 in 67 chance to win. Good luck to all 67 of you guys. I wish I could give something to everybody, but I try to do my best. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Good luck, guys. Who likes LeBron? Everybody. Daniel Reed. This is late. Portland is in. I am biased. Huge Lillard fan. I think Portland beats the Lakers. Macho Man is awesome. Keep him in the mail days. Thanks a lot, Daniel Reed. You're a Lillard fan. You want Portland to win. Unfortunately, they're down 2-1, but you never know what could happen. And you also commented that you like the Macho Man, so that's really awesome too. Once again, guys, we'll be giving away the Anthony Davis in the next video. Daniel, make sure you get with me on Instagram so I can go ahead and get this LeBron sent out to you. And thanks a lot, guys. And until next time, good luck in your investing, and I'll see you later.